gain on the play.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
Got the first down, looking for more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Cowboys come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Here comes the heat. Got his man to the left. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Cowboys are moving quickly down the field. To the air on first down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the win.
Oh, he's got some space. Oh, he got loose. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. The analytics nerds say the goal is at least 4 yards on 1st and 10. Here's a heat. Working on the right. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. And that is a punch right in the gut to make a play like that and have a penalty wipe it out. Running back searching for a hole. Quick step and go. And they get him down.
You know, you better form tackle better on defense. You had a chance to make a big play, missed the running back, and as a result, he's getting positive yards. Defense has to do a better job of finishing.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Cowboys moving quickly to the line. To move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. And the Cowboys kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Wyoming. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Man, it doesn't get any better than that. You script the first 10 plays, that was 10 plays. That was perfection. That was a touchdown. That's called good scouting, being ready for the football game, and executing to a T to start this game off.
And they had the extra point to finish the drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Looks like he's going to bring it out. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play is going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw.
Brings it down on the right side. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. They used the chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. He hurls one deep down the left side. It's a big stride inside the 10. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. Big guy smells it, and he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, UTSA.
And this offense shows you why they are really hard to stop. The long, explosive run. You think everybody's thinking run, pile in the box. The play-action pass. They can beat you with the run. They can beat you with the pass. This is a tough offense to stop.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Merritt. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. 2 running backs alongside the quarterback. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. All kinds of time before he fires right. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming.
It's nice when a QB can get outside the pocket and break down a defense and take off, but I thought the defense did a really good job of seeing it, understanding where he was going, kind of mirroring him towards the sideline as he rolled out to the right. Didn't give him any space to run the football, covering the pass deep. Really nice defense on that play.
And frankly, if that's a completion, it's not going to make the end-of-season highlight reel, but in this game, it could lead to a highlight reel type play. The offensive coordinator may be setting something big up for later in the game.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He'll try to take it back. He's at the 10. Touchdown, UT San Antonio. What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead.
And doing a great job in coverage. Obviously, you got to play run first as a linebacker always. That's your first thought process. But then reading the QB's eyes, breaking on the football, catching it. And then from there, it was easy. Just take it right to the house.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Leaves it with the back. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Line gets set. First down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Rolling right and going deep. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
You know, it's a good decision by the QB because his intended target wasn't open, so throw it out of bounds, and you can live to play another day here on this drive.
Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. The Cowboys with the 1st and 10. The play action fake. On the run, still looking. He'll pull it down and run. They get him down after the scramble, but he's able to pick up a few and turn it into a positive play. Now on second down. The give to the back. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. And the Cowboys pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Scanning the field, it's Sims. Fires to the big fella. There he goes. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The Cowboys are in the hurry up.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at it, they're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Rushes on him, trying to bull his way in. Touchdown, Mustard and Brown. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
And he tacks on the extra point. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. And he's coming out of the end zone. They make the stop, but not before he wraps up his first period with a huge gain. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Hand off from the shotgun. Plows through the defense. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
That's a great job by the defense, but I don't think the quarterback made the right decision on that RPO. It looked as if the defense was expecting run. They had the box crowded. That's when the quarterback, I think, needs to hold on to and throw downfield.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
He lobs one high down the left side. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. This offense has a 1st and 10. They are flat bailed out by the defensive penalty. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Couldn't really get started there. Pickup of 1 to the 35. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. It'll be 3rd and long. Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. Brought down at the 33-yard line as this defense gets a 3rd down stop.
And as an offense, that's just why you cannot get behind the sticks in these types of situations. 3rd in California is hard to complete and is hard to convert for him.
They got him for the sack, and they'll get the ball back after the 4th down stop.
And I tell you what, you see this a lot. 4th down, I'm putting pressure on the quarterback. The defense brings the blitz. They have no answer. Nice job being aggressive on a big 4th down.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. And the Cowboys racing to the line in a hurry-up.
I got to be honest, I'm a little surprised the offense is trying to go so fast here after giving up a huge loss on that sack. You'd think they'd want to just take a second, regroup before running this next play.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next one.
Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a 1st at the 32.
One of the things that makes this quarterback so dangerous is how accurate he can be when he's on the run. And he's a guy that's looking to throw. He's not looking to take off himself. Showed you that accuracy on that play to get the 1st.
Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. The Cowboys with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll toss it to the outside on the left. Makes the tackle at the 31. It's a pickup of 5 on the play.
Yeah, this offense is going to try to run the ball and do it in a variety of ways. You'll see zone reads. You'll just see straight downhill running. They'll get the toss play going as well to try to keep this defense on their heels.
Nobody fooled with the trickeration. It'll bring up 4th down. Boy, the defense clamped down on that 3rd down completion and didn't allow him to get forward at all.
You're right, Reese. Looked like they were anticipating a quick throw, and you saw everybody so alert, and they were able to rally to the ball.
Throws for the tight end. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. And the Cowboys look to keep this drive humming. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Fires to the tight end. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
Well, we knew coming into this one the tight end was a big part of this offense. And you've seen it early in this game. They've moved him around. They've thrown it to him in a lot of different ways. Defense is going to have to make some adjustments trying to...
And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Wyoming.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole. He saw it. He put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So that's a 60-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Using his legs, it's Henry. Still on his feet at the 35. There he goes to the right. The 20. Inside the 10. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all away. Touchdown, Roadrunners. Boy, did he just scorch that defense for that score.
He shows you all of it, Reese. He's got the speed. He's got the agility. This dude's a big-time playmaker. You just give him the ball, and he'll find different ways to kill you on different plays.
He'll bring it out. It's Merritt. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
And a flag flies as the pass is incomplete. Let's see who it's on. They'll line up for a second down play. Looking for a man. It's Sims. Throws to the tight end. Makes a connection. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32. They're looking at a third down and short from the 33. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. They're looking at a third down and short from the 33. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback on the move, still looking. He is sacked way behind the line of scrimmage. Just a catastrophic play there.
Finally, a defense. Looks like they're able to break serve here. These offenses have been up and down the field now, these last two drives apiece, scoring points. But the sack right there
unleashes one deep. Touchdown, Cowboys. They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Makes a move. He's got an alley. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
He'll bring it out. It's Merritt. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Looking downfield, it's Sims. Throws for the tight end. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row.
It's so nice when you know it's third and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Looking to the big tight end. And they gambled in their own end, turn it over on downs, and now the other offense is set up. This offense has it with really good field position. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
I love the attitude by this team now. You just got a critical takeaway. You're set up in amazing field position down in the red zone. Take a shot. Go right now. Throw it. Don't even wait. There's zero hesitation. Force the defense on the very first play of the drive to have to step up. And the defense did exactly that. If you're on offense here, I don't know. I just throw it again.
After that last one, they're staring at a 2nd and long. 1st down marker just short of the goal line. Grab behind the line. It's Henry. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
Well, that was the only place the quarterback could go with the ball. Finding his back out of the backfield, just couldn't make enough guys miss, and now it's 4th down.
Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Ball is at the 3-yard line. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone, but they'll need to move. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. Touchdown, UTSA! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Anderson wants to throw. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Catch inside the 25. A massive pickup on that one, and they're in business at the 21. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Fires deep toward the end zone. Just threw that one way too far.
And we've already seen this movie early in this football game, and he already has a touchdown, and they're seeking him again. And there's a reason. He can run, right? Like, he's one of their go-to guys on the outside, and you can tell they're trying to use him early and often.
Touchdown, Cowboys! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the 1st half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for 2, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
On the move from inside his 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Just enough time for one final play of the half. From the gun, give on the inside. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's going to do it here in the 1st half. Everybody stick with us. We'll head to halftime. The Cowboys will kick it away first, and we'll start the 2nd half. And he's going to bring this one out. Stopped at the 29, but found a little running room after coming out of the end zone. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. First drive of the 2nd half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's
turning it on.
Weapon like that, you got to find him, and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Now this offense is back on the field. They'll start the drive. Read option left. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. They couldn't draw up a better way to start a drive, and now they've got it 1st and 10 from the 41. Now they'll try the right side. Look out, he's got room. Oh, a lot of space. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. And the Cowboys, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Anderson will throw. Release to the back. Oh, he makes the catch.
You know, and that's why this guy can play 1st, 2nd, and 3rd down. You've already seen him earlier in the drive rip off some nice runs, but he can catch the football as well. They're going to find ways to get him going in all sorts of ways, but you're seeing it specifically on this drive.
They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. On target. Smashes through the tackle. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the 1st down. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. With the run on 1st and goal. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Wyoming.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Makes the grab for the 2-point conversion. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. And he's not going to take the touchback. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right back to him.
Makes the grab. It's Allen. Turns it on in midfield. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
The Roadrunners can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
And I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding 3rd and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense knew it, broke on the football.
He's got it and more than enough for a 1st down. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. And the Roadrunners are rolling down the field. He'll pull it on the read. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. Power football with the run. How in the world did the offense retain possession? I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
But one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
With the catch, it's Durham. Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
Well, the quarterback got it to his receiver quickly and gave him an opportunity to make a few moves after the catch, but he's got to do a better job with ball security that time. That is a costly fumble.
Unloads quickly. Touchdown, Roadrunner. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. He has been surgical. Precision passes. Using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Wyoming takes over the football and the Cowboy offense on its way out. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points.
Breaks into the open. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40. He's got an open man.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank.
A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Wyoming. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
How about that? His 2nd receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense. Number 3's coming soon.
Anderson wants to throw. Scrambling away. Spits it out to the back. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. They'll try to follow that last touchdown with an onside kick. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. It's hard enough to stop these guys, let alone when they get field position like this. They scored last time, and this time they'll crank it up from inside the red zone. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. The Roadrunners have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Pocket breaking down. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
All right, this offense needs to come up with a solution for this defensive end because he is a problem. They have got to find a way to help out the offensive tackle and prevent this guy from getting to the quarterback.
Under fire. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well, and they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Across the 25. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. 1st and 10 as the clock winds under a minute to go here in the 3rd quarter. Brought down after a pickup of 2 to the 19.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Finds his big tight end. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Mustard and Brown. And they take it in for 6 more points.
The identity of this offense is their ability to run the football. They're doing that in this game. That's now 3 rushing touchdowns on the day.
Anderson will throw. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's going to try to return this one. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand. Oh, he's got some space. The 30. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, UTSA.
Almost 200 yards rushing, rips off another long run. He has been impossible to stop. They've featured him, and Palmer, I would continue to feature him.
Yeah, I would too, David. I think he's the definition of a running back that gets better as the game goes on. The more and more you give him the football, he just seems to get stronger. He seems to get faster. People do not want to tackle this guy for 60 minutes. He is putting on a show.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Coming out with it, it's Merritt. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. The run to the left. Nudges ahead for 1 out to the 16. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Anderson wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. Got his man on the right. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the 1st down out to the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Just a short pass to the tight end. Hard-nosed, determined effort to work his way up to the 35-yard line. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone, make them execute, and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, live to fight another down.
The Cowboys want to crank the tempo. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Throwing on the run. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line. And the Cowboys are moving quickly down the field. They'll leave it with him. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
I love the play called running the football here in the fourth quarter because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff. You can run the ball. You can do all of your stuff, personnel, shifting, motioning. Just got to be very, very careful and absolutely cannot turn it over.
They keep pushing forward now, back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. They keep pushing forward down to the 3, but now it's 3rd and goal. They'll run it. Fighting his way for every inch, but he still needs a few more. He stops short of the goal line.
And these are the big decisions you have to make in a football game. How confident are you in your defense? That's all this decision comes down to. If I kick a field goal and I trust my defense, that's how this game could end. Or do I want to roll the dice because I don't believe in my defense?
Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. They could have tried to break the tie with a field goal attempt. Instead, they'll try to punch it in on 4th and goal here in the final period. Now the play fake. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Wyoming. And inside a minute to go, and they've got the lead.
Critical juncture of the game late, and you're trying to find your best one-on-one matchup to take advantage of. Of course, it's the tight end. With his size, his wingspan, and his athleticism, really good decision by the quarterback at a crucial juncture in this game.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Looking to throw, it's Ncaa. Finds his man, it's Henry. At the 40, there he goes. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42, and now this offense is clicking. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Allen. Defense there to get him out of bounds as he gets it down to the 48. He knew exactly what they needed there, made the play, and got out of bounds to stop the clock.
And you got to keep this turbo mode on, right? We got to keep going fast. The clock's running down. 4th quarter, need a score. Great execution to get the 1st down. We need a lot more of this on this drive.
And he'll be brought down. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Back to throw, and he's running out of time. On the move and looking deep. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
Man, you know the defensive coordinator on that play was holding his breath because in the 4th quarter, you've got one of the fastest players in the game going deep on you. And that's going to be a helmet sticker for somebody. Like, forcing an incompletion against that guy, that's incredible.
Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game.
And this offense does not come up big. Man, you needed that 1st down. And listen, the communication with this offense and the execution has left a little bit to be desired, and especially in a big moment right here when you had to have a score and you had to have the 4th down conversion.
Well, points weren't the issue, guys, but they couldn't string together enough stops to get the victory. Welcome to Manhattan, Kansas, where you'll hear Emaw, every man a Wildcat. And inside Bill Snyder Family Stadium, virtually every man, woman, and child love the Kansas State Wildcats. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Minnesota Golden Gophers, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Kansas State Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Golden Gophers will put total leather and we'll get started. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they'd get him on the ground at the 20. Wide receiver comes in motion. Johnson looking to throw. Coming out aggressively. He's open on the right. There he goes. At the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Wildcats! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Forget establishing the run game. Go up top right now, play one, be aggressive. You told everybody all week, we're going to come out, we're going to be aggressive, and they are. They take the shot, they get rewarded. One play, one touchdown. What a start.
Looks like he's going to try to return it. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Looking to throw on first down. He'll get rid of it. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
Well, I love the effort by the quarterback, right? He gets a little bit of pressure. He's able to scramble to his right, extend the play, and he tried to take a shot deep down the field, just not on the same page with his intended target.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
On third and long, he has to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
Third and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, fourth down.
Big man has it. It's a first down and more. Gives him the big stiff arm. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the fourth down conversion, moving the chains easily. The Golden Gophers will snap it on 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. Turning it on. Smashes through the tackle.
And that's a nice job by this QB. Great job. You show patience, right? Like, if they don't come take me, I'm going to keep running. That's how I go pick up another first down, move this.
Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
Lost yardage leaves them looking at 2nd and 14. Off play action. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on 2nd down. Likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to settle in. Timing is important. Get rid of the ball.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And that's a good response by this defense. They gave up some yards, obviously some plays, more than they wanted to, but when it got to the area in the scoring zone, in the area where it really matters, nice job on third down, getting the sack, and possibly forcing the field goal.
Takes a shot as he throws, and it never had a chance. Incomplete.
Man, aggressive play calls. Everybody wants you to be aggressive. They're aggressive. They take their shot. Now they got to live with a little bit of the consequences. They turn the football over on downs. Now their defense has to go out on the field and make some stops.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Time to take a shot. Makes the grab down the left side. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. On the move, he fires. Got him downfield. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gives it on the option. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Kansas State pushing the pace.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
On a little time, lets it go. Makes the catch. It's Brown. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
The pass rush has got to do a better job with their lane integrity. You cannot let this particular quarterback with his speed flush out to the right or to the left because he's absolutely going to kill you. You've got to do a better job collapsing the pocket and forcing him to step up into the teeth of your rush.
Johnson wants to throw it. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Buys a little time with his feet. Touchdown, Kansas State! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
They were ready for the onside kick. It's loose. They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Past the 40. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. And the Wildcats come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown in this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
Converts on 4th down. Still going. Got enough to move the sticks. 1st down from the 17. The Wildcats have this offense rolling. On the option. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. They'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15. Johnson looking to throw. Trying to escape and get it himself. Breaks into the open. Ball is loose. And the defense jumps on it. They get that turnover.
And that's a big-time play by this defense. You know when it's snowing, not only is it wet, it's freezing. Your hands are cold. You can barely feel the football. So if you can get to that football, put your head on it, or rip that thing out, a lot of times you can force some of those turnovers. Great job by the defense.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires one high and deep. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Takes it the other way. He's inside the 40. That can be a momentum changer after the interception. Runs it back to the 37. That's the end of the period, and Kansas State is on top. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. So first down here as they go back to work. Wants to throw on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Edwards. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to go up top on first down. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. It's complete.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the grab. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation.
It's a fake, and the kicker's going to throw it. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. They just haven't been able to get anything going. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And they can't make the connection going for a big play on first down. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Might be calling a hot route. To throw, it's Lindsey. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. He'll take another shot here. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And that's a big shot, and that's a big incompletion, but this offense has to continue to do more of that. When you're trailing and you've got to make plays, they got to find creative ways to push this ball down the field and get this offense in a flow.
Shows him the stiff arm. They make the stop about 4 yards short of their first down. You want to talk about aggressive or nuts? This offense is staying on the field inside their own 30. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Can't. every season. Teams riding momentum, coming in a clash for national supremacy and trying to make a statement as we get close to the playoffs. Welcome to Austin, Texas, and DKR, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the 10th-ranked team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. And the Longhorns will get us started with the opening kickoff. Fielded in the end zone. It's Whittington. Stopped at the 17. We second-guessing that return. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. They'll go to the ground, showing off the arm. They believe in that running game. Got 6 before he stopped at the 23. This crowd, full throat, spreading the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Quick completion to the right. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off-play action on first down. Complete downfield. Still on his feet at the 45. He's running free down the middle. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Ducks! Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Dropping back, it's Manning. Unleashes it. On target to the left. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game.
Hey, listen, the quarterback didn't get the completion on that throw, but that doesn't mean you can't try again. Trusting your playmakers outside to push the field and stretch it vertically.
Picked off. What a play to set him up. Got room on the return. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Oregon.
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in a game.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. The sweet feet buy a little time. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
Nothing going right for this team early in the first.